Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video to do my Dragon Ball Daima episode 18 English dub review. Oh boy. Where do we start with this one? Okay. So normally I would run through the actual episode in itself. And I plan on doing that, but we do have to address the elephant in the room. And that is that Goku in this episode went Super Saiyan 4, which was a shock to my imagination. I had to rewind it because I was like, well, first I didn't. At first, I thought it was. I was like, oh, is this something new? Because they put the they showed the what's it called, the tail first. Um, and then I quickly realized that this was Super Saiyan 4. Once he did all the the shirt and all that stuff, I'm like, oh, wow. So, now there is some differences because obviously in GT, when Goku was wished back to being a kid, when he did achieve Super Saiyan 4, he turned into an adult just for the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Also, Super Saiyan 4, in the GT continuity, for anybody who doesn't remember, um, basically Goku was he had black hair. He had black hair, not red hair. Um, so now Gogeta did have red hair. Gogeta did have red hair, but Goku did not. Goku did not have red hair. So that was kind of an interesting change up to why they would do that. I guess because again they are trying to distinguish that this is not the same Super Saiyan 4 from GT, because again he's still a kid, and they do yellow aura too for Super Saiyan 4, which they do not do in in the uh in the GT continuity. So they did change some things. So it wasn't exactly the same Super Saiyan 4 that we remember in GT. Um, am I shocked they brought it back? Yes, I am. I don't think Super Saiyan 4 was really necessary for this continuity, especially with what they do in Dragon Ball Super. Um, it is kind of interesting that they are bringing GT back, considering everything we've seen from Dragon Ball Super, and obviously Goku never goes Super Saiyan 4 in in Dragon Ball Super. So what gives? Why does he not go Super Saiyan 4 and anything else in later on in Dragon Ball Super? Um, these are things that I think really should be addressed, because I am really kind of caught off guard on it. But anyways, besides that point here, I want to get to the ruts of the episode though, but I did want to mention the Super Saiyan 4 thing, and we'll kind of touch on it a little bit more in this episode. Basically, the episode starts off really with Goku in the Super Saiyan 3 transformation. He goes back and forth with Gomah. And then Majin Duu is aided by Majin Ku with giving him a big chocolate chip cookie, and that allows him to basically power up, and then he kind of impersonates Goku's Super Saiyan 3 transformation by making his head shaped into like Super Saiyan 3 hair do. That's not really any significant for him. He's just mimicking Goku's hair appearance. Um, they start fighting. Even the Tarigami comes in to try and help. But nothing's really working. Then Gomah eventually does get the best of Goku, even in Super Saiyan 3. And then we have Neva, who comes up to help Goku and kind of looks at him, and basically he uses some type of magic to grant Goku more power. And this is what leads to Goku transforming into the Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan 4. Which again is kind of interesting in itself because, like, why was Neva able to, transform Goku into Super Saiyan 4? Like, what was he able to do to exactly get him at that potential or whatever? And again, the Super Saiyan 4 in this continuity is obviously different because we don't even know the origins of how you can become a Super Saiyan 4, since obviously he just, gave it to him. Neva just gave it to him. Now, obviously, we know in the GT continuity, he had to turn into a golden ape to become a Super Saiyan 4. But obviously, that was not the case here. So again, we're already seeing parallels, as I explained earlier. We have seen parallels to this version of Super Saiyan 4 being much different. Hell, we don't even know if this actually is considered Super Saiyan 4 in this continuity. They never actually say it's Super Saiyan 4. I should remind people. And again, Goku doesn't have black hair. He has red hair, like Super Saiyan God. Only with Super Saiyan God, obviously, the hair is just, the hair is just basically standard, um, you know, a base form hair with red in it. So it's kind of interesting that they did decide to change the Super Saiyan 4 transformation to have red hair instead of just their normal base form black hair, just in a different style compared to what their base form hairdo would look like. They did kind of switch that up. Um, but again, it's not the same because again, he can't be an adult still with it, which you could in GT. So he's fighting. He's getting upper hand against Gomah, also with support of the other fighters. And then he does a big punch on Goku, and it appears he's knocked out, but he is not, and he basically does a Kamehameha upside down. And it appears that he defeated Gomah, as he is completely out. And then magically comes out of this hole. Then a few seconds later, with the magic of the third eye, and he traps Goku and then drains his energy, where he is forced to go back to base form. So yeah, that was kind of suckish right there. Then we see Glorio receive a call from Rinsu, Dr. Rinsu, asking him to bring her the Dragon Balls. He does. He gets one of them. He gets the other two. He gets the other two from Hybus, who has them and just lets him have them and trusts Glorio with them. Probably would have gotten taken down anyways had he not done it, but obviously it would have been better if Pansy had been holding them. But anyways, gets the two Dragon Balls. Um, And then it's revealed that Glorio knows the Namekian language because they use the same language as the Nameks on planet Namek. He summons the dragon, and it looks like Porunga, but it has he's in the color red instead of how Porunga looks like. Um, and then Arinsu then commands Glorio to tell Porunga she wants to become the super demon queen, or the supreme demon king, of the of the whole place over um, Gomah, right? But Glorio is conflicted on it, and we do hear people in the background, Springkind, Piccolo, and Vegeta. They're not happy at him because they realize he's a traitor, and so he does the wish in Namekian language, and that's how the episode ends, with it appears the grant being wished, the wish being granted, and that is the end. See a brief preview, but they kind of don't show that much to make sure you don't really know what's happening. So yeah, it's not looking so good for our heroes. And it appears Glorio is finally betraying them. I really think it's weird that they, just left Hybis with the 2 Dragon Balls and not give them to someone that actually was strong enough to defend them. Right? It's kind of dumb on their part. Again, the highlight of this episode is obviously the Super Saiyan 4 transformation coming back, or at least a new version of Super Saiyan 4 coming back, I should say, because this really isn't the same Super Saiyan 4 from GT. Goku again has red hair instead of black hair. He isn't bound to being an adult when he's in that transformation like he is in this version, and also they did give him Super Saiyan Yellow Aura, which he never did in GT. In GT they didn't give him that same aura because they wanted it to be different than it was in GT. So it isn't the same Super Saiyan 4. I wonder if it's actually going to be called Super Saiyan 4. But I do want to know what the origins of the Super Saiyan 4 and why he never used it in Super then. Why did he never use this in Super? Why couldn't he never use it? And I don't want to hear he got Super Saiyan God. Yeah, but he was also training with Beerus, and he had Super Saiyan 3 in the beginning before he even got to Super Saiyan God. So, obviously, he had Super Saiyan 4, right? Because remember in Battle of Gods, he wanted him to go all out before he went to Super Saiyan God, and Beerus, beat the crap out of him or whatever before, the whole plot connects of being a Super Saiyan 3, or the plot condenses of trying to become a Super Saiyan God. So again, some of this doesn't make sense. Like, why would he just be like, yeah, I'm not going to use this form again? So yeah, very, very good episode. Just a lot of unanswered questions. Now, it was announced a couple of days ago on Crunchyroll, or Crunchyroll announced a couple of days ago that there will be the last 2 episodes, episode 19 and 20, will be uploaded at the same time next week, or this coming up week now. So the final 2 episodes will be coming out. How will I handle the final 2 episodes? I'm still not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to review them both individually. Watch one, review, and then watch the other one and review, because I just think it will be a little more easier to balance it out. Don't know how the upload schedule will be. But that is how I think we're going to do it. I really didn't like doing the reviews of 3 straight episodes like I did for the movie theater version, but obviously I did it because it was a movie theater one, but it's very hard to format it that way. So I kind of rather just kind of control it the way I've been doing it for all the other episodes after episode 3, from the first episode 1 through 3 and going from 4 to onward. So I think I'm gonna do it that way, but just look out for that. But nonetheless, very good episode, very unexpected episode, very unexpected. Um, GT, callback to GT, which again is kind of ironic. Kind of ironic since this kind of whole series kind of centers around similarly to GT's plot, right? I said before Daima even started, I suspected they were taking things from Dragon Ball GT, and lo and behold, in episode 18, they took the goddamn transformation. So I don't want to hear that they didn't freaking, take the plot from GT, because yes, they did take elements from the plot from GT of them being kids again, because that's what they did with Goku. Now, of course, they did a lot better with it. I will say that they took a lot of the storyline plots from GT that were good, but kind of were mushed at the time when they made GT, and they made it a lot better, I would say. So far, I really think this series so far is better than Super. And I would have never fucking said that like a year ago. I thought this series was not going to be that good. Okay, I was going to give it a chance, but I did not think this was going to be better than Super. And boy, oh boy, was I fucking wrong. Like, I'll admit when I take my L on this one. Like, so far, I have been enjoying this series. The storyline has been better. The plot has been better. Goku acts more like a superhero, like he's supposed to. In this, you know what I mean there. He acts more like a superhero in this, like he's supposed to. Not that he does it in Super either at times, but it's very in far between. Where here he acts more like himself, like he did in Dragon Ball Z. Okay, in End of Dragon Ball, where he's actually trying. We've seen it in episode 4. He's actually fighting to help people, not just his quote unquote friends, like a lot of people keep trying to argue that, oh, he only does it to help his friends. That's not true, because he literally helped complete strangers. Okay, in episode 4. Again, I've been saying this for Z. I've been defending Z for a long time in this, because a lot of people are in the false belief that this was just a dub thing and not a general thing when it comes to Goku. And that's kind of why I'm liking Daima better, because Daima actually is getting Goku's character better than Super did. Okay, Super kind of was all over the place. Super kind of made him more stupider at times when it came to fighting. That's what I'm really liking about Daima. I think Daima is better than Super. And you know what? Honestly, I hope they do a second season. I don't know if there's going to be a second season of Daima, but I want to see a second season of Daima. I want more Dragon Ball Daima. We only got 2 more episodes left, and I'm calling for more Daima, motherfuckers. I'm saying that right now. Sorry, because that was my French, but I need to see more Dragon Ball Daima. I'm really liking what they're doing with with Goku's character. I'm glad they got Stephanie Nadolia back. That was just a plus in itself that they got Stephanie back to be the dub voice actor of Kid Goku, or I guess this is Mini Goku, but you get the point. They got her back. Hopefully Gohan will appear at some point as Mini Gohan. I don't know, because we still got 2 more episodes. Maybe that will get cleared up, but I want to hear her as Mini Gohan. I still don't know why there wasn't a mini Gohan in this. Like, I still don't know why there's not a mini Gohan in this. Like, because I want Stephanie Meg as mini Gohan, because I want to hear her as Gohan again, because her Team Gohan voice was freaking badass. Yeah, I want to see more. I want to see more of Dragon Ball Daima. I want to see more of it. I am very, very upset that there is only 2 more episodes left in this series. I'm happy. I can't believe it. I cannot believe I'm saying this. But yes, Daima is way better than Super. Anyone who tells you otherwise is wrong. Okay? This series is better. Okay? And there's less episodes in this. So yeah, guys, that's it. I'm satisfied. They somehow managed to make Super Saiyan 4 Goku better than they did in GT. They managed to make a better plot than GT, because GT wasn't that great, you know, looking back on it. I mean, it was okay, but I mean, it was not better than Z. We never would have been fooled for Z. And yeah, they made Daima. Daima is so much better. Not better than Z, but you know, it's better than Super. It's better than GT. It's better than fucking a lot of the new stuff. I mean, I would say it is probably the best project they have done so far. I mean, with the exception of maybe some of the movies, the new movies that they've done. Okay, this has probably been their best project that they've done. And I thought, this is going from someone who actually didn't think it was going to be that good. Okay, I said I was worried about this series on this channel a year ago. Okay, so yeah, you guys have totally proved me wrong, and I am so happy for this. I want to see more of Daima. Give me more Dragon Ball Daima. Let's go. Let's fucking go, bro. That's it. I'm Ultimate Goku. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace. Also, make sure to check out, well, obviously my YouTube channel, but also check out my Twitch, Instagram, Discord link in the description. And I do have a YouTube tier list if you want to check that out for perks and stuff like that. And yeah, that's it. Now I'm out. Peace.